There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find a way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Global.
Psychologist, relationship coach, the one, the only
Benjamin Zulu.
Benjamin Zulu himself.
Some of us have been working really hard, but we can't seem to get to the better part of the harvest. Why? Now, today we are talking about something so intriguing, and that is how to master your craft and stand out in your field. Welcome to Benjamin Zulu Global Show. My name is Sylvia Keremi. Please stay there, stay tuned, because this one we are going to learn a lot, I know, when it comes to things of growth and mastering our crafts. I love your energy.
Yes. And we talked in another show how to practice detachment in marriage, and we were saying how to maintain the individuality in marriage, and one of the purpose was to maintain your ability to earn. Now today we are talking about how to master your craft. Imagine this being part of the course you're doing in your personal life. Even when you're married, this is something you're working on.
Yeah.
Because you may not be exactly doing the same craft as your husband. You may not even have the same personality.
Yes.
Opposites attract. There's something opposite about him. That's why you attracted each other. If you're trying to be like your partner, you're neutralizing the very reason they liked you, because you are opposites. That's what they were attracted to. If you try to be so much like them, you neutralize the oppositeness and the magnet. Maintain the polarity of who you are.
Yeah.
Even in career and in perspective, to keep the attractiveness alive.
Yes.
Logically speaking. If you are their shadow, they will never have married you.
Yeah.
They have their shadow.
Yes.
But you brought a certain thing, a plug-in. Good partners have enough similarities to connect and enough differences to complement. Those differences to complement, similarities to connect, is the cocktail that makes a lasting union.
Wow.
Now, today we're talking about how to master your craft, and many women are saying, he provides everything, I don't have to master anything. You still have an expression. God did not create you just to be a wife. You're also a human being.
Yeah.
You have a service to render. And if you say stay home for the kids, kids grow. They don't stay kids forever.
Yeah.
That excuse has an expiration date.
Right.
They grow very fast.
Yes.
Actually, they can't wait. Your kids are very impatient. They
They
don't
can't
like
wait to grow.
They don't like being so small.
And move out.
Yes. They keep fighting you. You have been feeding them, now they want to feed themselves. They're pouring everything. Next time you have been holding them, I want to hold myself. Next time I don't want to sleep by myself. They have a push to move away.
Yeah.
And you're trying to establish your life, or a person is moving away.
Yes.
So we're talking about how to master your craft. I want to tell you that we used to think abundance is about greed. It was associated that rich people are just greedy, or they stole or something.
Yeah.
Poor people have a lot of alibis and explanations and comfortable philosophies to comfort them in their smallness, lest they accept that greatness and abundance was a possibility, and they become uncomfortable and they have to accept that they have a responsibility to do which they're not doing. So they have all these sayings to console them that it is just fate. They didn't choose it. They can't. It's not even necessary. You're just contented. Poverty is not contentment. Poverty is lack. And when you know what poverty is, you feel disgusted anytime a person tries to justify it.
Yes.
Poverty harasses women, exposes their bodies, makes them wear tattered clothes. It exposes men. When a man can watch his child starving, that's one of the worst suffering a man can endure in this life. And to watch your child suffering or being hurt, in this country we had a traumatic event where a son was snatched from the father and murdered by the very police were supposed to protect us. It is one of the worst things that we will never forget in our existence.
Yes.
Some things really mark us deeply and traumatically to tell you you're not safe.
Yeah.
That father said, I came to the city carrying a title deed, hoping I'll bail out whatever it is.
Yeah.
But now I'm going home with a burial, a death certificate. And he said that was the only son. It's like they did not just kill a boy, they killed a generation.
True.
One of the worst things for many to see that your child was victimized and you could not help it. The next worst thing for men, and the reason we are mastering our craft and moving away from poverty, is to provide food and supplies, provender for our children throughout. And I told you, poor people live hand to mouth. If they don't work today, they don't eat today, they have to borrow.
Yes.
If it rains, if there is any disruption, their life is disrupted. Security comes from how much you've stored up. You store up to be able to feed your children.
Yeah.
That's why when you're moving away from poverty, you move towards abundance and security for the future. Actually, the first point, how to master your craft, how to become the best in your field, is stop working for bread and start working for wealth. People would say they're trying to put bread on the table, food on the table, pay bills, they're trying to make a living. Abandon that philosophy. Remember, philosophy inspires behavior. The reason you're doing something is what determines how you do it. If you're just doing it to make bread, the moment you have enough and there's a balance, you must drink that balance, lend away that balance, but because there's another one coming for bread. When you're working for bread, for today, give us this day our daily bread, you interpret to mean you're just taking today bread. And Proverbs says you to go and learn from the ants, you sluggard, that without a king, they store for the days to come.
Yes.
They organize themselves without anybody to command them. You lazy person. So the poor live that way. They have no store for tomorrow. They have no, and the guy who introduced me to cars forbid me to fuel for today. Told me you're not allowed to operate with poverty like that.
Yeah.
I can't afford to call you, urgently come out and you tell me you must look for fuel first. Send me something and put in fuel.
Yeah.
Told me you fuel when you're going home. You don't fuel when you're leaving home.
When you're going home?
Yes. When you are balancing the mathematics of what you work today, give the car its share.
Yes.
Tomorrow you start from full tank.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, return it to full tank. What is net left, that's what is yours.
Yeah.
And take your car as your partner, business partner. They transport you. If you are using the Uber or the buses, you'd have paid.
Yeah.
Pay this guy. He's just doing the same thing those guys would have done. You don't pay the bus tomorrow. You don't pay the Uber tomorrow. You pay it today. So pay your car today. Operate from full tank so that even when you need to borrow today, you don't have money. The car can transport you for 400 kilometers. Then you can pay it later. This is your friend. Keep your friend equipped.
And happy.
And the same guy taught me, don't wait until brakes are finished. You have a crisis, you have to borrow here to buy brakes.
Yeah.
Put a pair of brakes around. When they are finished, put those, then replace the stock. Replenishing stock and give you a week of leeway in case you are at a corner. But if you don't have anything, it is finished. Now it's urgency. Avoid emergencies. Foresee them. Learn from the ants. Use laggard. They provide for tomorrow. Don't wait until the car is smoking, service has passed. Check some of these things and be prepared for them.
Alina.
It's a philosophy. When you're coming to work saying, I can't bear that one day I can't work for 1 month and my children are starving. No. And I grew up with us borrowing food from the shop and the shopkeeper is unwilling because you've not paid. You've defaulted from the other one. And they're refusing to give you and they're there starving. And you have to beg and they ignore you. They attend other people. You are there. The humiliation of having to explain and borrow again. And you're borrowing foodstuffs.
It's humiliating.
It's humiliating.
Yeah.
I can't imagine my child going through that. It is. I felt chills. I could not imagine it. I said, for that, let me now begin to work for security of tomorrow.
Yeah.
For something I can hand them over. And did you know, when you begin to work with that kind of view, you can actually negotiate with the destinies. Now you can pray not to be sick. Now you can believe to be strong. Because you're not just working for yourself. There are other lives you're trying to take care of. And as you take care of that one, you take care of the next one. I want you to stop working for bread. Start working for wealth, for security, for your generation, for inheritance, for your family name, for tomorrow. Start thinking that way. And you will stop. In fact, the moment you implement that, you refuse small pay immediately. The moment you, because when you're working for survival, all your money, 90% goes to bills, and you're okay. Because the why has been fulfilled. Remember, the why determines the what.
You're working for survival.
And you have paid the bills.
Yes.
Tick.
I've eaten, that's enough.
You're okay. And when salary increases, you increase your cost of living. You go to a bigger house. Because it's for bread. It's for living. And you just think the permanent and pension about the pension is what is for your tomorrow. You retire in so many years to live. The pension can't even last you 10 years. Diseases are also common in old age. Should one disease come, you're finished.
You're finished before you even spend your pension. Sad. hard.
Nobody taught us to stop working for living. Why? The industry does not benefit from you thinking of wealth, thinking of security. The commercial establishments want you to be a quasi slave. So that you can compulsorily turn up for work at any weather condition.
Yes.
Depending on today for food. Today for food. When you have any surplus, you drink it, go back to zero to go up from zero.
Yeah.
And you have all this saying, to me a pesa ikuzoe, spend the money until it gets used to it. It won't get used to it, it will get finished. Money is energy. My father told me that when goats lose their way, when the shepherd loses their goats, the goats usually go to another home that has goats. Money behaves like goats. When they lose their way, they go to another home that has goats.
Yeah.
They don't go to a home, they keep company each other. Money has a tendency of going where money is.
Yes.
You need money to make money. You need to hang around with some abundance to attract another abundance. Opportunities tend to knock at your door. A very affordable car that you can buy and flip off or sell again. Yeah. But you need some money to buy it now.
True.
If you would say, let me apply mortgage, let me ask my bank. The guys who sell quick sales have no time to wait. Cash is king. If you go even to buy cars with cash, you get better bargains.
Yeah.
You get better bargains.
True.
Well, is it higher? No, financing, no. Cash. There's cash here. Quickly they bring it up because liquidity helps their business. Liquidity is so rare. Those who are liquid get chances like this. Even the village, it's known who is usually liquid.
Yeah.
They know where they sell the cow, where they sell the crops. And this person just can buy to sell it. They're not using it.
Yes.
They buy pieces of land because they're liquid. This world is organized such those who have are given more. Those who don't have, even the little they have is taken away.
Yeah.
When you switch saying, I am working as an assistant, as an admin, as a lawyer, as a teacher, but henceforth, I'm not working for a living.
I'm working for wealth.
That decision alone will change how you view your salary, what people are comfortable with, it will change you. First of all, it will make you angry. Why am I working for pennies?
Yeah.
I can hardly pay my living. I even have to borrow by end month. If you are borrowing before you have a black book at the shop. And you already, when people are broke, they're frustrated. You already angry.
You're angry.
When teachers are talking, so we are fundraising 300 to give. Why are we always fundraising? Because you are broke.
Yeah.
The moment you decide I'm working for wealth, one thing that changes is salary stops being sustainable. It becomes seed. You start sowing it to multiply it. Because you already conclude, I cannot be eating seed. This is seed. This is too tiny. This can't grow me.
Yes.
You begin to look for ways. You become restless. Can I farm? Can I invest? How do stocks work? Can I grow some chicken? What are these guys always buying? What are these stationers? What is the other business over here?
Yeah.
You started with the teaching, but the moment you said, I'm working for wealth, you said, I must multiply this. What can I set aside? Okay, I'm earning so little, I can hardly have, but wait, I can put aside 20%. Let me assume something has happened and this 20% is not available. That's 5,000. Very small amount.
Yeah.
I can hardly, but let me put aside 7K. Let me imagine I'm earning 28. Let me force at the agenda.
Yeah.
And put aside in a different account. When you begin working for wealth, you actually open different bank accounts. One sign of poverty is you only have one bank account and all the money comes down because it is not here to serve any purpose.
Yes.
Money loves infrastructure. Some of the infrastructures is pockets to hold money. Bank accounts, MMF accounts, is places where you hold money as you build it for investment.
Yeah.
Sign of poverty is you only have one collection point because there are no purposes, no structure. When you have a child, you set up something for them. When you have something for them. Investment, something.
Yeah.
Money loves structures. That's how you know it's growing. It's growing. You can't respect a farmer who only has one small piece of land and they're just growing maize there. That's not a respectable farm. When they have this type pineapples here, now that one is
farmer.
You are a money farmer. You're farming money. So we expect you that you're farming one segment here. This one is for investment. This one is for my bills. And this one is for this. This is emergency. Now I know you're a farmer of money. You're growing money. Wow. But subsistence farmers, they just subsist. Subsist, farm, eat, just fragment here. Yeah. No structure, no mechanization, no modernity, no nothing. So your money is just for eating. Subsistence worker, subsistence farmer. Yeah. So the moment you change to work for growth, you change where you stash your money because you're building for something.
Yeah.
7,000 only for 7 months. 5 months, 35,000. You realize people are always asking for repair, cloth repair. And you like repairing clothes.
Yeah.
You learn the sewing.
Yes.
Let's buy a sewing machine. Keep it in your house. Saturdays, Sundays, let me collect all the clothes. Let me make some clothes for kids. You can't sew your kids there for fun.
Yeah.
And you start, people know you do that. They start giving you side hustle.
Yes.
You set aside a sewing machine because of this, and you saw that it is giving you. Eventually, you employ a person who can be doing this. You supervise them. Becomes something that you can sustain. That account is still, you're returning it where you're taking it from. Within a year, it has moved to 50, to 100.
Yeah.
And they're still setting aside 7. Within 2 years, you're talking about 300,000 somewhere. A money you've never seen.
Yes.
And now you can talk about, can I set up this? Or can I start this? Eventually, you realize, this business has picked up clothes so much, I can make this one the minor.
Yeah.
You mentioned, and you can segue into complete. Now you supply uniforms. You started inside. You made pullovers for people.
Yes.
Made sweaters for people. Now you can, and that's how. Because you decided you're working for wealth, you forced the agenda. Money doesn't come when you are relaxed. You force the agenda. It says your brother shall rule over you, but when you grow restless, you shall shake his yoke from your neck. Poverty will rule over you until you become uncomfortable and shake the yoke off your neck. Some of these things, the kingdom suffered by violence, and you go by force.
Wow.
Wealth is not natural.
Yes.
You insist on it.
You insist on it.
You insist. I want that.
Yeah.
Your colleagues will get angry that we are all bankers here, we are bank tellers, some people here think they're special, they're leaving home to go for this, we hear they have side hustles. You just took official working hours, you refused any extra. Even your bosses know you don't negotiate.
Yeah.
I'm working the official hours, the ones assigned. Thank you very much. They quarrel with you, squabble. Within 2 years, you've already set up your thing. By the time they make the environment toxic, you fire yourself upwards.
Yes.
These others are being threatened by firing downwards. You fire yourself upwards. You start a money market.
You fire yourself upward.
Yes. You start your own small forex there, or your own small, whatever service you learned here, you can do. There's something you're doing. Suddenly you are driving a small car. They ask you, what is the secret? Tell them, I just stopped working for a living. And decided to work for the living of my children, the living of my grandchildren. Security, wealth. The why changed, so the what had to change. They say, is it that's little? Telling them, yes. When the why changes, the what must change. I couldn't continue hand to mouth, yet I'm working for wealth.
For wealth.
No. We were being paid peanuts, and it was going on, but I forced the agenda, squeezed something aside for 6 months.
Yes.
And got somewhere to start. I've made mistakes, some drained, but it was a learning mistake. It was a learning process.
Yes.
This one. I grow some crops here, some people ate it. This is where I learned that part. Experimentation. This is the idea. I'm somewhere now. It could be a simple thing like this guy has bought a motorbike. He's not now stressed by transport. He's transporting himself, so he arrives to work early. He has time to study, analyze things. He has an hour. He controls his schedule. A motorbike that costed him 150. He saved for this. And how did you manage? It's part of convenience to be able to manage my time better. That doesn't look like wealth related. He wanted to free his time to plan his life better. Now he can balance books by the side, because at the bank is a balance of books. So he picks small private things he can do before the official hours. He can do this, train on tax, train on this by the side, and he can dash there to that customer. So this customer, lunch hour he has dashed. He's doing things you guys can't do because you're depending on Uber, traffic problems. The guy just calculated with a motorbike. A simple thing like that. Before long, he has saved up, he's moved on. Some of these things require force. That's when you sit down with life coaches. The reason you don't know a life coach because you're not building anything. Any player is trying to win knows who are the coaches in that game. The reason you don't care about life coaches, counselors, you live for bread. You are a poor, officially poor person, learned poor. You don't know who are the mentors for wealth. You don't even know where they are used.
Because you have nothing you're working on.
Yes, you don't know garages because you don't own a car. The moment you own a car, you will know where they're maintained. So if you have been wondering, those got life coach, because you have not ascended. You think your boss will give you life advice. Life advice from your boss. Yes, my boss likes to say. My boss likes to say.
Yeah.
And then you are active on 10 WhatsApp groups from your former high school, from former university. You're just posting memes there, whatever. All your free time is on social nonsense. You don't have a book you're compellingly perusing. you don't have a person you are calling, taking ground on. The first step to upgrade from being a normal, ordinary work and top is change why you do what you do. You simply be forced to scale up to better earning. Forced. I've discussed side hustles. Many people don't choose side hustles. They're not entrepreneur.
Yeah.
They decide to ascend the ladder and earn better. So they just master skills, buy the books, attend training.
Yes.
They save up money, get certification. Save up money, get this mentorship. Save up money, go see that master. Save up money, get this skill. And they maneuver until they can sort the bigger problem. They are paid 10 times better.
Yeah.
I told you the ultimate employment is when the entrepreneur needs you for the business to operate. When you are so needed for the establishment to be profitable, they fear you.
Yeah.
They fear you. They greet you, good morning. And you are the employed.
Yeah.
The owners come around, but nobody bullies you.
Yes.
The boss is around. He was asking if you can know. My next availability is maybe 12:15. Sylvia says 12:15. No problem. I'll wait for her. Sylvia operates with her schedule. She's not to be ordered around like an errand girl. I have my job and I have my plan. Don't just interrupt me. Ask him how long you like. He's asking for about 30 minutes. 30 minutes, not today. Can you, Monday? That's the owner of the hotel.
Yes.
What you're doing, you can't let it go. You also work with your own dignity. You see, they know you also work for results. You don't just work for a boss.
True.
They respect you that. There are media stations today that cannot touch their strikers. They are Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
They can't touch. They ask that person, are you available for a meeting? When are you available? You are the one who gives us you make us win.
Yes.
Even when they're humble, they proceed. They don't have to be arrogant. Some things I have appointments with the client.
Yeah.
I have a show that is ongoing. There's some things they can't touch you. They pay you because you are a partner. You're not just an employee.
Yeah.
I told you that's the highest form. And I told you when you attain that, have emotional maturity. Some people hate you. There are spouses to the owners who look at you funny because you have succeeded at what they failed at. Or they did not get to hire their nephew. Yes. You're the one who outperformed everybody they wanted. The moment they remove you, they start falling. You go make their competitors win. They regret it. No, any established entrepreneur does not fire performers because performers are hard to find. Any established entrepreneur knows if you want your business to collapse, get in the habit of firing performers. Because your wife is insecure.
Yes.
You retain performance. You want results. Change why you do what you do. The second reason that is one of the best you can change from and become the best at your craft is use crisis to grow rather than to use crisis to ascend rather than to escape. Many people, when problems come, we are told we are retrenching, we are downsizing, the company is being sold, we are merging, this thing is happening, AI is replaced. People usually go into panic mode. Oh, we're losing our job. Oh, have you heard that? They're cutting salaries. As for you, see it as a junction. You're being invited to change direction. Maybe to just now utilize the new skills you've been learning. You know, a person has been growing, that growth becomes options.
Yes.
They become options.
Yeah.
So they say, let's see how it goes. If they say, they have released me, that's the time to change. That's the time to evolve. Remember, you're the kind of person who does not live for today.
Yeah.
So you know you still feed this month. You still eat. You're not the person who is always at the edge, hanging helplessly. And then your growing competency makes you very demanded. You know, if they lose you, they'll also feel it.
Yeah.
If they release you, they'll feel it. And if they keep you, they must pay you your dues. They can't say, we are keeping you, but you're paying you so little. Yes, you can see seconds. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I have found my own personal journey of growth. You can actually check yourself out. Even when they're firing, people say, I would rather not be retained. Give my position to another person. Huh? People are clamoring to retain. I think it's also a good time for me to move to a different challenge. This is government job. This is permanent dependence upon. Don't you feel losing? Don't do. I am as needed by the companies as I need them. For me, employment is mutual exchange.
Yeah.
It's not assistance and begging. I am part of the results where companies perform. I know I want to get the companies performing, and they need results. Therefore, they need me. I just want to take a sabbatical for 1 month and breathe at the beach as I think about the next direction of my life. You know.
I hope we all get there.
You know.
Yes.
A guy who lives like that told me he always had job offers. They told me, should you be free? Come, we discuss. We have a job for you. Were they begging him? They wanted results.
Yes.
Brother, you always produce results. We want results. What can we do? Can you come join us? Lionel Messi was fired by Barcelona, the club he loved so much. They could no longer afford him. He cried, but he also cried while boarding a plane to the next employment. So he was crying in the plane. Whoa, Barcelona has been so long. But is he crying going home?
Yeah.
No, he's crying.
To another station. Yes. Yes.
So you'll be crying while reporting the news. I'll miss you guys. It was such a nice time. Ha ha. Tomorrow they hear you. We are announcing our new director.
Yeah.
Join Sylvia as join. Huh? So she was going somewhere.
Yes.
No, performers don't land. They are grabbed.
Yes.
Hey, this generation has not been told the secret. Don't bother looking for jobs.
Yeah.
Be the one who brings the results. Jobs will clamor for you. They want results. They want money. They want business.
Yes.
Master business. They look for you. Those hired sales, they know who gives them heat.
Yes.
Every time they hear that comes money by Sylvia Snatch. Sylvia. So who is that Sylvia person?
Yes.
So the Indian, the boss there, very angry. That in this Sylvia thing, who is she? So they hear, you know that Sylvia? Yeah. She's free now, she's available. Bring her here, hire her. They used to hate you, but they'll hire you. You have results.
Yeah.
You don't need to be liked when you have results. You can chill. You know? Now they become nice. Oh, so you're the one you saw? Yeah. All right, I've heard about you. So what are your terms? When they look at you guys, you first of all tell them what they need. Before you tell them what you need.
Wow.
You diagnose them.
Yes.
I can see systemically you don't support performers. Yeah, I'm quite concerned whether I'll be able to perform here. I would need some more infrastructural adjustments to accommodate my job. Sylvia, when you master performance, the guys who seek results can't do without you. Cash and oxygen have one thing in common. They cause organisms to survive. We survive on oxygen, companies survive on cash. If you can bring income, sales, money, results, you are needed as much as food and oxygen.
Yeah.
Don't need to bother. Or who doesn't like me? They'll be ordered by the board of directors. We said you hire Sylvia.
Yeah.
Sylvia dated my ex. You know Sylvia talk my ex.
It's how we want.
My friend, will you do what we want? Yeah, they do an interview, they don't want to hire you. You hear the chairman calling you. I'm calling you from this station, but they told me I did not succeed. No. That was one level, and we have discussed this as the top management, and it's you we want.
Yeah.
You're wondering what happened there. I did not even lobby anywhere. Your results lobbied.
Yes.
They looked at what you did.
Yes.
Is it possible we meet? And then you meet at a 5-star hotel there. They spoil you and they're asking you and what you are. Because then they look at your figures. They know if you join them, they will win.
Yes.
Why is Cristiano Ronaldo playing for Arabic? Does he know Arabic? Why is a guy who's come from Spanish, played in English, he played in Italian, It's not tribe.
Yeah.
It's results. Don't worry about. Messi has dominated football without. It's better even Cristiano learned English. Messi doesn't care. He doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
No, he's playing somewhere in the US. And they're all holding his number.
Yes.
Number 10. He can't converse with them.
Yes.
He plays results. Be carry results, and the guys who seek results will beg you. Now, how do you carry results? You improve yourself constantly. You make yourself the biggest investment. You spend more hours sharpening your axe. You invest money. You have a budget consistently for self-improvement. Most people don't have a budget for self-improvement.
Yeah.
They don't set money aside for books, for conferences, for materials. They don't have time daily. They just have time for gossip, social media, nonsense. You have an hour that you're just reading. Set aside small money. 5%. I always tell people to challenge themselves. Just set aside 10%.
Yes.
5%. 5. Don't use it. When you find a self-job material, go to that account. Different bank account. Remember, when you're disciplined, you have different pockets for different purposes. Farmers who are serious have different farms for different things. That's how you know they're serious in their craft. You're a farmer of money. So you have different stores and a silo for different things. So you have a silo for growth. That goes for small monies. 5% is a small thing. If you're earning 100K, it's only 5K. So it doesn't look serious.
Yeah.
But how much are conferences? They just cost 10K.
Yes.
A book, just 1K. And that's, you know.
Yes, and you see people borrowing books and you ask them, it's just a K, it's just 1K.
But 1K when there's no plan, it can't lie here. Money flies. That's what there's an account. You check, the development account is 15K. That book is 2.5. You read it to get something. Another conference sets up. Another thing comes up. There's a mentor you can meet, but you can only meet them in 5-star hotel. You need 5K. You draw a 5K there. You go talk to that, and you take note. When you master performance, the companies that need performance will need you mandatorily.
Yeah.
They may not like you. Remember not to bother about being liked.
Yeah.
Don't bother. Don't bother.
Yes.
But if you come on air and people gravitate to you like magnets, the companies that sell attention will work with you. They'll humble themselves. Whenever they lose you, you have many options. Sometimes just chill. You have enough stored up. You can organize, go to another company. As I told you, when I see serious players, they don't just come to the position you create for them. They check the environment, whether it is supportive.
Yeah.
They tell you, for us to work together, we require ABCD. This kind of freedom, to do this kind of space, this kind of... They require things and then you grant them because you want the results.
Yes.
If you want to dominate your field, move away from how people operate normally. Just master results. And when you know what you can, if you can get these things, you can bring the company the profits, the sales, the figures. Now the power is on your side. But we only do that when you are doing that private, personal self-investment consistently. If you do it for 1 year, people will wonder, what is your secret? Try to do this personal study, personal improvement thing. Your day is very squeezed. So to create a 45-minute consistently, just sit and read. It's very hard.
Yes.
Social media is calling, phones are calling, friends are calling, nonsense is calling. Your day has a lot of demands.
Yes.
For you to value it so that you're always consistently early on your table. When you build a home, include a study room. Include a personal improvement space. Don't just build sitting for sitting, bedroom for sleeping. Where is growth? Where's library? Have a space where you can just retreat there and you can close the door and have a minute of improvement. It cannot be that the only office you have is for employers and they have all the rules and cameras monitoring you. Have a place also in yourself. If you're a spiritual person, you always provide a spiritual space. You go to buildings built by Muslims, you know it's a Muslim because it's a prayer room. Christians don't bother about prayer room. They don't build anything there. They just go to church on Sunday. No wonder they are spiritual sluggish. These other guys are dressing their religion, putting the religion at workplace. These Christians are just that they think they are free, they're just lazy. They don't put prayer rooms.
Actually, people are just lazy. They are just lazy.
Include your personal development in your infrastructure, in your houses, in your schedule, in your budgets. And people begin to wonder, what's your magic? We have heard of you, they told Daniel. I've heard about you. They told Joseph, I've heard about you. When you are good, kings will have heard. Your fame will have gone ahead. Saul was told about David. There's this son of Jesse. And so the guys who are good even in the Bible, the fame preceded them. When you have results, because we crave results, we crave cash, we crave to be competent. Companies want to win. You know how to win? You know how to make a score? You will hear of you.
Wow, amazing. And you know, especially Africans, we don't have a culture of reading. And so we just go by the vibe. You know, we just flow. Where life takes us, that's where we go. And actually it has been difficult for most people, including myself. There's a time it was really difficult for me. I want to read a book. I've bought a book. I read the first few pages and then just life is just all over. I'm too busy. There's no time for reading. You know, and then I thought, what if I read just a few pages every day? And so what I did is, including reading the Bible, what I did is that On my side table, I put the book there, open the page, and the Bible.
Yes.
And when I wake up first thing in the morning, I make sure those pages, I've done them. And the Bible, those pages, I have done them. And then also the shows, podcasts, you don't have to really watch. You can even listen as you cook, just put your phone there, put your speaker there, listen as you cook. There's always a way to keep that craft.
Nowadays, even books can be read to you.
Yes.
Audio.
Yeah. And it's very interesting, actually, when you just listening, because all your focus and concentration is there.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
And when you have a table there and a time and a space, what happens? Whatever you create time and space for grows.
Yeah. That's true.
No, it took space. Yeah. No, it is happening. Yes.
Wow. Let me read a line before we close, because time is really gone. Formal education will only lead you into making a living. Self-education is what leads you to making wealth. Remember that no one teaches what you need in order to overthrow them. The system cannot give you the knowledge you need to escape from it.
Exactly.
Wow, that crowns our conversation today. It has really been amazing. Anytime you're having these topics, there's just some energy in the room, and I believe all of us are looking forward to grow. Thank you so much, our viewers, for being part of this amazing conversation. Now, to get our books, you can go to www.benjaminzuluglobal.com. See you next time.
There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the